Hi Brujas and Brujas, welcome back to another video. This is Conjure Mama and I'm so happy to see you here. Anyway, January is about to end and Valentine's Day is fast approaching. And so with it comes a lot of love related questions. Lately I have been receiving a lot of questions about love. Like, if I'm going to, the questions would always be like, will I spend Valentine's Day alone? How can I reconcile with a past lover? Or how can I make someone sweeter towards me? Or how can I make this person love me? Or how to do a spell or a love spell, something like that. It's always something that's related to love. And it's not surprising because every February or every time the Valentine's Day is near, people get engulfed by this energy of love. And we just want to be able to participate in this whole Valentine's Day tradition. And so that's what we're going to do today. We are going to make a very simple love spell that you can do using things that you can buy from the grocery store. So if you are interested to see how this love spell will be done, then keep on watching and we'll move on to the love spell. By the way, for the whole month of February, I will be dedicating all the videos to love. So everything will be about love. Love tarot readings, love spells, love work, everything will be about love. So if you want to watch videos about love, if you are interested to see more love spells or more love work or love tarot readings, then please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you will get notified the next time I post a video about love. Alright? So again, this is a love/sweetening spell. The whole point of this spell is to sweeten a person towards you without using a jar. So for today, we're only going to use a candle and all these herbs and ground up cinnamon. So this spell is meant for people whom you want to become sweeter towards you. It could be a lover, it could be a friend, or it could be someone that you have a crush on and you want them to be sweeter towards you. You can use this spell on that person. Also, this would also work on people who are kind of mad at you and you want them to let go of that anger that they are feeling towards you. So you can also use this spell on them so that the anger will be replaced with love or the feeling of sweetness. And it's very easy. I'm going to teach you how to do it. Well, first you will need a pink candle or a red candle because pink symbolizes love and sweetness, or a red candle because red also symbolizes love and passion. But if you don't have red or pink candle, you can always use a white candle in its stead. I also have here a stick because you need something to inscribe, a tool to inscribe on the candle. So you can use a stick or a pen or anything sharp that can be used to inscribe on the candle. And then an incense. I got here a rose incense. You can also use a jasmine incense. If you don't have any incense, it's also fine. It's fine. You don't have to stress it. Next, I have some powdered cinnamon because cinnamon can make things spicy. You know, it can spice things up for you. Also, this can hasten spell work, so it can make the spell act quicker. Next one is catnip. Catnip is mostly used for like follow me, boy or girl work. So for this spell, the main purpose of catnip is to attract that person, to attract their love. And we got here some honeysuckle. So this honeysuckle is also going to help attract love, to attract sweetness. And then you gotta have honey, of course, because honey is always used in sweetening spells, right? So it's meant to sweeten the person towards you. And then got a candle holder and a bowl for you to mix all of these ingredients in. If you don't have, like, if you're having a hard time finding catnip or honeysuckle, because I understand that it's not that easy to find in some places, it's fine. Don't stress it. The most important thing that you can, or the most important thing that you should have would be something that can sweeten the spell. So honey. But if you don't have any honey, you can replace it with, say, sugar, right? You can just use sugar, brown sugar, or like I would suggest using brown sugar for that. So if you don't have honey, you can just replace it with brown sugar and cinnamon. And coconut oil. Coconut oil is also like a great replacement, for example, for honeysuckle and catnip. But of course, in root work, you should know how to substitute, right? You should know how to substitute things, especially if you don't have them. But anyway, let's start. Okay, so the first thing that you have to do is light the incense first, right? So you're going to light up the incense. Again, this is a rose incense. If you don't have rose incense, that's fine. You can use jasmine, but if you don't have jasmine, then you can totally skip this step if you don't have incense. Okay. Okay. Alright, so after lighting the incense, you can start by calling on your ancestors and your spirits, your guides, your deities, whoever you want to call. So the main purpose of calling your ancestors and your guides, your spirit, is to ask for their help to empower the spell, to make sure that you are guided, and for them to give you blessing, or give that work that you're going to do some blessing. So that's always my first step. You can skip that step if you're not, if that's not your thing, it's fine. You can skip that step. But for me, I would always, before any kind of work, I would always call on my ancestors and my guides first. So I'd call on them, I'd ask for them to join me in my work, and usually I would have a glass of water on my work table as well, because it's a vessel for them. But since this is just a tutorial, I'm not going to put the glass of water, but that's what I'm going to do first. And then after that, I'm going to take the first item, which is cinnamon, and I'm going to bless it first by asking my ancestors and my spirits to bless the cinnamon. So I'm going to ask my ancestors to use my mouth and use my whole body to bless this herb and to empower it so that it will lend its fiery, spicy emotion, fiery and spicy energy to the spell that I'm going to make. After that, after asking for your spirits to bless the cinnamon, I would take 3 pinches of this cinnamon, and add it to the bowl. I like working in threes. I usually add 3 ingredients in whatever spell work I'm about to do, because I just like working in threes. Next one, I'm going to take catnip. And again, I'm going to pray over this. Again, if you don't want to pray over or bless your items before putting it in a bowl, it's really fine. It's okay. You can skip that the blessing part or the praying over the ingredient part, and jump straight to like putting it on the bowl. But I like doing that extra step because it really empowers everything that I'm using. So I'm going to pray over the catnip, ask for it to lend its attracting energy to the spell that I'm going to make. And then again, I'm going to take 3 pinches of catnip and to the bowl and cover it. And then last one is honeysuckle. And again, I'm going to pray over it, ask for it to lend some sweetening energy to the spell work that I'm going to make. And usually I'm just going to add like 3 of these. 3 of these into the bowl. I don't need to get a lot of it. And then after that, I'll pray over the bowl for the energies to mix better together. And then I'm going to mix it all using my hand. I'm going to try to grind everything up using my hands. And the reason why I use my hands for this is because I want the ingredients. I want all of these items to become familiar with my energy. The more familiar they are with my energy, the more they understand what I want to happen, what I want to do. And while I'm doing this, I'm also telling the herbs exactly what I want to happen. So I can say, for example, I'm so and so is sweeter towards me. They are happy whenever they see me. They always want to be with me. And they can't imagine living, or they can't imagine going through the day without talking to me. And then after that, when everything is all ground up, so like this one, so everything is all nice and powdered, I'm going to mix some honey to this. So I'm going to mix some honey. You don't have to put a lot on this, just a little bit. That's enough. That's actually a lot. I've put a lot. But this is what it's going to look like. Okay, that's what it's going to look like. And then you're going to mix it. Okay, so I'm going to mix it. Right now I'm going to use a spoon for this right now because I'm not doing it for real. But if you want to mix it using your hands, it's fine. Actually, I feel like it's going to be better if you mix it using your hands, because it will really mix your energy into all of these herbs. So you mix it like so until it's like this paste consistency, and then you get your candle, and then you inscribe the name of the person that you want to be sweeter towards you. So this could be a lover or an ex-lover or a crush, a person that you just want to talk to you and become sweeter towards you. So I'm not doing it for real, but I'm going to put my husband's name because why not? So I'm going to put his name here. If you don't know the full name of the person, it's fine. As long as you know their at least first name or their nickname. If you know their birthday, their date of birth, you can add that as well. You can inscribe it downwards. Or if you only know like their nickname, it's also fine. Just write it, just inscribe it downwards. I don't think you will be able to see it, but I inscribed it downwards. So I wrote down each of the letters below the one on top. But if you just want to attract general love into your life. So for example, you're not doing this for a specific person, right? If you want to do this to attract love into your life, like generally, like maybe you want to attract someone who is kind, loving, whatever, but you don't know that person, or like you have no idea who that person is going to be. You can just write or inscribe love on the candle. So just write the LOVE, and that's it. Like that's fine as well. You can do that as well. And then after that, after inscribing the name of the person or love on the side of the candle, you'd have to put the mixture on the candle. So like so. This is what I do it like this. So I put while putting the mixture on the top part, I say as above, and on the bottom part I say so below. Okay, it's quite sticky. Also, be careful to not put any of the mixture on the wick of the candle, otherwise it's going to, like, it's going to be really hard to light it up. So try not to put any of the mixture on the wick of the candle, and say as above, so below, as above, so below. All right. All right. Okay, so when you're done, you need to stick it on your candle holder. You might need to melt some up on the bottom so that it will stick. There you go. And then, of course, you need to light it up. While lighting it up, you can offer a small, like, prayer or incantation to the candle. Or you can just repeatedly say, so light it up. Okay. And once it's lit, you can talk to the candle, talk to the flame as if it's the person that you want to attract into your life. So you can tell the candle, you really want to be with me. You are really interested. You want to be, you are sweeter towards me. And you can't imagine going through a single day without seeing me. So those are the things that you can say to the candle. Just talk to the candle as if you're talking to the person that you want. And try to meditate on this candle while it burns down. So just have to wait until it's all burnt out, and then That's it. That's the whole spell. Once it's done burning, you can, if there's any wax left over, you can get that wax and bury it on your front yard. And that's about it. It's really simple. It's really easy. Again, if you don't have any of the stuff that I have mentioned here, like the honeysuckle and the catnip, don't stress it. Try to use the things that you have, you know. So if you don't have honey, you can replace it with sugar. If you don't have, for example, the catnip or honeysuckle, you can replace it with, for example, dried rose petals. That's something that you can do as well. But don't stress it. And it's really simple. If you want to try it out, go ahead. It's really easy to do. Anyway, if you do try it out and it works for you, do let me know on the comments. And yep, that's it. That's the whole spell. It's really easy, and if you liked this, then don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you will get notified the next time I post another video. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me, and bye.